Hey guys, Anthony here with my long-awaited review of my new Iwatani butane gas stove. This is the model ZA-3HP. It's 12,000 BTUs per hour. Big thing with this stove, replacing my stove that I had in service prior to this, is the upgraded nature of this stove, and we'll see that when I go over some of the components in just a moment. But again, these butane stoves run on this type of fuel here. This is a butane canister, and you're able to use this stove both indoors and outdoors, which is why I like it for the van. So let's open it up and take a look at it. Okay, when you get your stove, it'll be in this little plastic carrying case with lockable little clips here that lock the case in place, and you'll get your instruction manual. Alright, let's go over some of the parts of the stove, starting out with the drip pan. And again, this is built in. It's not removable and where you turn it upside down like on the Max Burton stove. So your drip pan is a solid piece here. Next is the electrode, which is used to light the fuel, the gas that comes through right here. Next part is the burner cap, which is this. It's a really nice piece of stainless steel. Your pan supports, which you're going to notice on this stove versus the Max Burton stove, are a lot more sturdier and a lot bigger, so you can get a bigger pot or pan on this particular stove by Iwatani. Very good pan supports. Your cartridge, I'll lift this up, the cartridge fix lever, which is right here, that'll seal your cartridge in place. Then you have your on-off knob right here, and then we have the inside. We'll open it up. Inside we have our pressure sensing device, which is in here. We have the heat panel, which keeps the pressure in the canister, which helps you use most of the fuel that's in the canister, versus not having that, which causes the pressure to drop, which causes the canister to run cold, therefore wasting fuel. And then you have your cartridge cover right here. So next we'll show you how to load a cartridge and get the stove lit. But before I do that, some safety features that this stove has, and I'll point those out right here. You guys can read them. It has an automatic safety stop. If it notices abnormal pressure, safety container setting device, number 2. Number 3, safety joint. And number 4, drip pan reversal prevention mechanism. Alright guys, when you get your fuel canister, it's going to look like this. They have a notch at the top. Looks just like a regular spray paint can. It says butane fuel. This is a look at it. I bought a dozen of these on Amazon for under, I think it was like $23. Again, so before loading this into the stove, you'll take the cap off, and then next you'll place the canister down, And there you can see right here the open notch of the canister and the little metal bracket here on the stove part. And then what you do is you get a shot of that. You'll press down. When you press down this lever, it moves the bottle into the piece here, and it seats it in place when you lock it down. To unlock it, just simply press it up. I'll give you another view of that from another angle. Okay, this is what the fuel bottle looks like sitting on the canister or in the stove area. Now we're going to depress our lever, which is right here. You see on there where it says set. When that goes down, the bottle will be set in place. And there you go. So now that the bottle is seated, what you'll do is you will shut your lid, and then using the knob here, give you a good view, you turn your knob to activate the burner, and there you go, it's lit. You cannot see it. I'll get a shot inside and show you the gas lit. And then you've got your various controls for all the way up from full to simmer. So what we'll do is, before we go inside and show you that, we'll want to show you the underside of it. In case you guys are asking, there are little rubber feet, 4 rubber feet. Again, I'll post the specs of this with the dimensions in it so you guys can see it, the weight, what have you, but very sturdy stove, very easy to move around. So let's take it inside and give it a light so you can see it better. Okay guys, I got it set up inside here, so what I'm going to do is just light it for you and show you what the flame looks like so you can see the see it better. So let's turn it on. There you go, that's the high setting, and then again you can adjust the setting all the way down to simmer. Oop, let it go out. You can get a nice simmer on there, or you could get a nice high flame. So you're going to get a real good output with this stove, good consistent flame. And again, the Iwatani brand is a tried and proven brand. Lots of good reviews out there, lots of people talking about how well they're made, and so that's one of the reasons why I bought them. There are a few different models. There's even one a lot higher than this one, and there's a few others that are smaller also. So just to give you an idea of what a pot or a pan looks like on here, this is the GSI Catalyst that I use in a lot of my videos. Again, when I'm using this in the van, most of the time I'm making water for coffee or something small. This is good for 1 or 2 people, so most of the time you'll see something like this Catalyst on there. It can take something like this La Creuset teapot that we have. That's the La Creuset full-size teapot. A 10-inch frying pan. There it is on there. Again, if you're making an omelet on there, sits really nice. And then a regular, pot that you'd use in the house. I make my oatmeal in this in the morning. Again, fits perfectly on this stove. So from camping type gear to regular home pots and pans can be used on this Iwatani stove. Again guys, it's the ZA-3HP by Iwatani, 12,000 BTU indoor-outdoor butane stove. I'll put the pricing, the links, and everything in the description box. Questions and comments, please let me know. As I use this more, I'll talk about it more. Again, release the bottle, take it out, save the cap, and cap it off. you should get about 2 hours of gas, hour and a half to 2 hours of gas with this from one bottle, which I'm thinking somebody like me, this would last me a minimum of 5 days just heating up water, you know, cooking small things. So a case of 12, you got to figure is going to last you, you know, well over a month or two, depending on your usage. Okay? Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Anthony signing off. Stay ready. Here's a quick shot of the Iwatani alongside the Max Burton. You can see the controls, the difference in the controls. And again, this Max Burton stove is pretty old. Again, like I said before in the video, the Max Burton has the flip over drip pan where the Iwatani doesn't. It's stationary. So on the Max Burton, when you store it, you flip the pan over, and there you can see the difference in the just in the pot stand itself. It's a little lower profile on the Max Burton versus the much more robust, thicker gauge metal of the Iwatani. But again, the Max Burton stove will get the job done for, you know, 20-25 bucks, where now you're talking, you know, 10 bucks more for the Iwatani. I think you get a lot more for the money, and you get a better overall stove for just $10 more. So I would go with the Iwatani, but in an emergency, this Max Burton is still going to be a backup for me and a second stove. So now that I have two, and you know the saying, two is one and one is none. So two of these stoves is a good thing, guys.